Hey
Hey
everyone, it's
everyone, it's
Jessica
Jessica
Mendoza.
Mendoza.
Welcome to
Welcome
the
to the
show.
show.
Look for me. Just look up in the sky on a clear black night. You see me. Scorpio style, it was written in the stars. I will be the one with 900,000 bars. Take rap there and back and right back there. Over and again, this is so not fair. You gotta so those we don't fear. You gotta arm me, palm me, I'm not scared. Out my way, I'm getting A's of paper out there. You in the now, you think I'm not top tier. You just a dirty. I'm a dirty New Yorker who love to crack over your head, over their heads, I'm over bare angry and just focus the bread. Magnify my bread, larger than life. That's how we living like I'm fresh from 1,000 nights. In that prison box, pop, and right. Then I'm Germany, main, tossing it.
Gemini child, it was written in the stars. Born God body, you are looking at a car. Went to A&D, man, P, formed them all. The rest history, you know we took it mad far. Rap dude, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the matrix of Black Neo. Got real, had to pack torpedo. No break bread with your own people. Made peace with it that I couldn't change. And took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. Send your $5 down for it, make change. Got sharper with the aim. With a product you can trust. Stand on anything, I put my name. Mark for life, that's infinite. Never switched up, even though I'm on that different.
Yo, 32 bar scribes, tablets imprinted with mean dots. You can see the verse come alive. I'm a gel like petroleum, bigger diamonds, Nairobian truck jury, waving woo flags at the podium, harvest the freshest grains. I modeled the best bangers and waddles out of four main. Blasting stylistic dinosaur rings. My tongue spits fire, get scorched from the flame. That's your favorite rapid show with backstage passes. Jump out, aiming with ballpark masses. If the price is right, I'm to life. Head cracked so many times in that collector. Pull up the monkey, sick honey badgers and gorillas. Executive suite meetings, we probably on with the disco.
search can be back. Type this up right now. Hello? Hey. No. Yeah, but I want no ID or nothing. Yeah. I didn't open it.
Juan Ruffin, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Erie Seawolves and the Richmond Flying Squirrels. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Juan Ruffin. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately, averaging more than 2 RBI per game in the last 10.
All right, round it here, round it.
And that's a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. In at second with a 1-out double. No question, he came up ready to hit. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. In the air to left center. Hill on the move to the alley. Gets there. Got it. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. And the next batter, John Peck. Runner at third. 2 away. In the air, right field. Arias settles under it. And makes the catch. They leave 1 runner on base. Half inning done. We've got no score yet. At the plate, Gavin Keelan.
The shortstop, Gavin Keelan.
Kicks and delivers. Fly ball to center. And a couple of quick outs. 2 away and a runner at first. Next up, Victor Barry-Cotto. And now the 1-2. He hits a fly to center. Ruffin has this one sized up. Gets there. Got it. An inning in the book. Bottom of the inning. Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, Harbor. Out to center. Ruffin moving under this one. And a quick out, number 1. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Juan Ruffin. Cracked a double the first time at bat. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. That's got a chance, and it's off the top of the wall. Coming around third. Runner scores, and they take the lead. Every time he steps in the box these days, it's appointment viewing. You don't want to miss a single swing because he's just locked in. And a base hit right there. Coming to the plate. Scores with ease. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big, and we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. Swing and a drive.
Go, 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 ball, go.
And it's out of here. Wastes no time on this one. 52nd home run of the year. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. To my eye, he looks really comfortable hitting recently. Seeing the ball well, looks confident, and he is punishing every mistake pitch he sees. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Digging in for the Flying Squirrels, Victor Barry-Cotto. Rainey, 33 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. Tying run waits at the plate. Fly ball to center. Ruffin drifting towards this one, and makes the catch. One runner left stranded, still trailing it here.
Now batting, the center fielder, Juan Ruffin.
And that's a one-out single. Coming up to the dish for Erie, Ben Malgeri.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
2-1 now. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and a great jump for the stolen base. Not even close. I gotta say, he's worth the price of admission on offense. Earlier, he showed off the power with the homer, and now he uses the wheels to steal second. What a fun player. That misses. 3-2. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
Runner takes off for third. Strike in there. Out at third, and that ends the inning. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, and it's a 2-run game. Bounce to the left side. On to first. Ball game. Ruffin was outstanding in this one, helping them get the win. 4 hits, 1 of them a homer. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win. Juan Ruffin comes into this one fresh off. 1 down. Digging in for the Seawolves, Juan This one is labeled. And it one-hops the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Right off the bat, you know he was thinking extra bases. Great loud contact to the pull side, right into the gap. That comes from an on-time swing with the barrel taking a good pickoff move to second and back in safely. And now the runner breaks for third. This one in for a strike. And safe. That's a stolen base. Not close. Runner on at third. One away. Now this is lifted to center. CO should have this one. Gets there. Got it. Runner tags from third. Now a dive for the tag. Out. It doesn't. Ruffin now at the plate. Cracked a double the first time at bat. Deep to center and forget it. Long gone. An absolutely titanic shot. 53rd homer of the year. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. So he keeps the hot stretch going by homering in a fourth straight game. He's on some kind of tear.
Hey, your turn now. No one bet.
And he swings and lofts one to deep center. It's back there. Out of here. It's another long ball in this game. 54th home run of the season. His second of the night. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-1. At this point, I have to say he's a batter they should avoid right now. Homers are starting to pile up for him, and I wouldn't be surprised if it continued. And now the DH, Juan Ruffin. And hold on to your seats, everybody, because he digs in here with a chance at launching his third homer of the ball game. Not a feat you'll get to witness every day. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock.
Hey, that's the swing right there.
Now the left fielder, Justice Bigby.
Your turn right here. Come on, back.
Quick toss to first. Back in safely on the dive. Kick the pitch, runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, not even close. And now with the go-ahead run in scoring position, they've got a shot to move ahead late in the ballgame. Can't say the pitcher was careless. He threw over to check on the runner, but this is an aggressive base stealer, and he timed his jump really well. Great job to get the steal and move into scoring position. Go-ahead run in scoring position, nobody out. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. First out here in the top of the eighth. Next up for the Seawolves, Ben Malgeri. The lefty readies. Here's the 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Tags the runner for one. Stepping to the plate for Erie, Juan Ruffin. 4 for 4 with 2 homers, a double, and a single. He just needs the triple for the cycle. And that is a towering blast to center field, way out of here. A towering blast. Home run number 55 on the year. That's home run number 3 of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-3. He's putting up great at-bats lately, showing a lot of confidence at the plate. And that home run, just another example. What a show he has put on at the plate in this ballgame. 3 homer games like this one don't come along every day. I hope he's enjoying it. I know I am. Ruffin really excelled in this game, helping lead them to the win. A special 3-homer game at the plate. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see him deliver. Juan Ruffin, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills on the diamond. Next up, the designated hitter, Juan Ruffin, caught everyone's attention yesterday afternoon with 3 home runs. Left field getting pretty deep. It's off the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. That's a swing to be proud of for sure. Man, that ball was smoked 107 miles per hour off the bat. Clearly doing something right at the plate. Deep fly left field. It's carrying. Runner tags and goes to third. Headed for the plate. The relay. It's offline and the run scores. That was a really nice over-the-shoulder grab, flashing some serious defensive ability on that play. We're in the bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Rainer Arias. Arias measures 6'2", just 19 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Close, but called a ball. I'm sure he wanted the strike call up in the zone there, but now that it was called a ball, he'll have to adjust to deal with how the plate ump's calling this game. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2. Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. Swings and misses, struck him out. That's great location on that 2-strike fastball, making it difficult for him to do anything with it. Not afraid to command the inner half of the plate and earn the strikeout as a result. Gavin Keelan, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Challenge from the pitcher. He thought that was a strike. Just caught the zone by a hair, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for him. That ABS review is brought to you by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical. Pay them a visit, and they'll make sure you see what's coming your way. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the air to center, Pinto coming in on this one, and makes the catch. Base is empty with 2 out. Here's the catcher, Logan Porter. Didn't play in the day game yesterday. Should be fresh for this one. That's a strike, but probably not a great one to swing at on the first pitch. Smart take, I think. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Late on that fastball. Good stuff right out of the gate, and he's already featuring his good fastball in this one. On the ground to third. Can't field it cleanly. Throw picked out of the dirt, but he's safe. It was a near thing on that play, but his hustle paid off in picking up the hit. On the down and in breaking ball, he got the bat head there right on time and pulled it. If he'd let the front hip come open too early, no chance that happens. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. Porter, the runner at first with 2 out. Next pitch off the plate. 1-2 the count. What a take with 2 strikes. Pops it up, foul on the left side.
Got room, got room, got room.
Reaches over the wall and got it. 1 left on base. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the DH, Harbor. That one close, ruled a ball. That looked like a strike to me, as we'll get a challenge. And that barely scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. That's a line shot for a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting.
Ruffin ready to fire again. 1 on, nobody out. Turner Hill in the box now, takes strike 1. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. That was a hanging slider, and he got a great look at it. Might be the most hittable pitch he'll get in this AB. And again on 0-2. And that's outside. Nobody out and a runner at first. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball. He strikes out. That's one of the classic strikeout pitches right there. The curveball diving down and out of the zone as the batter swings over it. You can trace the evolution of that pitch all the way back to Candy Cummings in 1867. Now a fly ball to right center.
Take it, take it.
Gets there, got it. Now it's the second baseman, Thomas Gavello. On the ground, right side, heel. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. They strand. Base is empty. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. That's down, one hops off the wall. In with a double, makes it 2 on the night. That makes 2 doubles for him on the day. Not a bad bit of work by the DH. Digging in for the Seawolves, Justice Bigby.
Nobody better.
Bashes this one to deep left center. That one's carrying. And you can forget it. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Bo Davidson. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. Not sure what was discussed in the hitters meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything and goes down on strikes. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. Excellent work to tunnel those last 2 pitches. He set him up with a high fastball, got the eyes up, and then buried the low curveball for the swinging K. Really good pitching. Arias stands in here, tried to hold back a swing, but it went around. Pitches in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Bash down the right side, but foul. 0-2, here's the pitch. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. 1 out and the base is empty. That one a little bit high. What discipline to lay off the high 0-2 fastball. He's doing a good job to shrink the zone and force the pitcher to throw him something hittable. Set down on strikes. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. Next to bat for the Flying Squirrels, Gavin Keelan. On the ground to the left, Peck. Play made, that ends the inning. We move on to inning. Welcome back, the Flying Squirrels at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. There's a factory here in Richmond that was the first officially licensed baker of Girl Scout cookies. And now it's a loft-style apartment building. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. And a nice sliding stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Victor.
Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, Victor Barry-Cotto. Flied out the first time. Barry-Cotto, 24 years old, and he's a native of Venezuela. O2 rocks and fires. Gets a piece, stays alive. So 1 on now with 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Harbor. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Gets under it, pops it up.
All you, take it, take it.
And makes the catch. And now, Turner Hill. Went down on strikes the first time through. Sliced hard, but foul. Barry-Cotto leads off of first with 2 out. Swing and a miss, nice changeup. Grounds this one to the right side. Heel, there with plenty of time, inning over. Ruffin stepping in now, trying desperately to slow down this pitcher. On cruise control right now. Looks like they'll have a shot at extra bases. He makes the turn and digs for second base. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, and the runner takes off for third. In the air to center, pretty deep. And that's that. Righty reliever out of the pen, Dugan Darnell. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. And there's a fly ball deep to right, and that one's off the wall. That's a double, makes it a 4-hit game. No question he's feeling it right now at the plate. Every swing he takes, you better hold your breath because it feels like some... Move to second, back in easily. 1 out and a runner at second. And we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball to third. There's one.
Get out, slide.
Tag out at third. That is a double play. A 5-3 final in this one. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us. Juan Ruffin comes into this. Next to hit, Juan Ruffin. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. So up next, Isaac Pacheco. This one hammered deep to right, and it is gone. Home run. Blasted that one out of here. 6th homer of the season. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 3-0. He's definitely on a good run at the plate. He has to be feeling very confident. And I'm sure the front office is feeling good about him too.
There you go, 2.
And that should be extra bases. Around first and heading for second. That's a double. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Coming up to the dish for Erie, Eduardo Valencia. 2-1 pitch. Runners on the move. This one's low. The throw out at third. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. He knew it as soon as he threw it. Hanging breaking ball, and he crushed it for a homer. Man on at first, Juan Ruffin digs in now. 3 for 3 with a single, a double, and a homer. Needs the triple for the cycle.
There you go, turn it.
And that should be extra bases. Runner around third. Comes across to score. The tag at third, and he is out. So digging in, Juan Ruffin. 4 for 4 with a homer, 2 doubles, and a single, and he's just a triple from the cycle. It drops in, gets away a little bit. Coming around third. Scores on that one. Around second, and he's looking for the cycle.
Get dirty.
He's in there.
Yep, he made it.
Buddy, good job.
Run came across after that offline throw from the outfield. Good effort at stopping the runner, but he just couldn't quite line it up. So a runner aboard. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Pacheco. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope, ball two.
And that one fouled off. On the ground, and that's just foul. One away with a runner at third. Grounds it to short. Arteaga tosses to first. Two down as the runner comes in. Ruffin really stood out in this win. Racked up 5 hits, one of them a home run. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Juan Ruffin with 5 hits last time out. And now the center fielder, Juan Ruffin. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see if that momentum carries over to this one. Swing and a rocket. Should be extra bases. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. Coming to the plate. Runner scores and they have the lead. And the throw's offline, safe at third. And there it is, 150 runs batted in. He's been a terrific run producer all year long. Definitely sets him up for a promising future as he climbs to the show. Congratulations on this great accomplishment. And that one clips the corner.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. That one ripped into right center. Should be extra bases here. Around first, hustling for 2. Now around second and digging for 3. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3. One down. Stepping to the plate for Erie, Juan Ruffin. Hard hit to third. That's out number 2. As we go to the last of the third, coming up now to the dish for Richmond, Rainer Arias. This one in the air, center field. There's one down. Here's the center fielder, Juan Ruffin. 1 for 2 in the game, tripled and scored in the first. Liner right at him in center. No justice in this game, none at all. He was all over that pitch, but might have been better off with a little blooper. Frustrating outcome, but a great swing. Right-hander kicks and deals. Swing, high fly ball to center field. So 2 down. Juan Ruffin, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. That's a great job of recognizing the breaking ball. Even better, he didn't jump too early at a hanger over the middle. Instead, he stayed back and got every bit of it. Ruffin stepping in, and RBI here would be a real backbreaker. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. And opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this frequently, he won't be at this level for long. Juan Ruffin making one down. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Juan Ruffin. Homered last night, added another hit as well. So they get a runner on with a one-out single. So up next, Ben Mulgeri.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
1-2 now. There goes the runner. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Runner going again. Swings and misses for strike 3. Throws off line, and he's in there. Next up for the Seawolves, John Peck. Man at second with 2 down. And the count 1-2. Runner takes off for third. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and delivers. Runner on the go again. Grounder up the middle. That's a hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. Wallops this one out towards right center. That one hops the wall. In at second with a 2-out double. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. And now the runner breaks for third. Up the middle. Keelan. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. All set for the bottom of the third. Digging in for the Flying Squirrels, Everson Arteaga. This one lifted to center field. Ruffin under it. And a quick out, number 1. So 2 on and 2 out. Next to bat for the Flying Squirrels, Sabine Sabalas. And there's a hit, headed for the plate. 1 run comes in as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third. Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Not much to quibble with on that swing. He had everything going in the right direction and barreled it up for a liner into center. Nice rip. And a couple of quick outs. So here's the cleanup hitter, Sabine Sabalas. Into center. Ruffin moving under it. And that'll wrap this inning up. Runner at first, nobody out.
Hey, your turn. Drive in. Clutch up for us.
This one is labeled. And that one hops the wall. And here comes the runner. Runner scores and they take the lead. And now they've got him in a rundown. And they tag the runner for the out. Ruffin steps in with a lot on the line here. RBI opportunity that could end up deciding this game. Oh, and this could be. Yes, it is. It'll sail out of here for a grand slam. What a swing. And with one swing, the crowd is hushed. 58th home run of the season. And that's how they take the lead. It's 6-2. He's got to be feeling great after that swing. What a way to come through for his teammates. This is an unreal turn of events, and what a job they did to set him up by loading the bases. A grand slam to take the lead. That sound you just heard was everyone in the press box furiously retyping their game story. Now this is lifted to center. Gets there. Got it. Runner tags at second. Here's the throw. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. And runners on the corners and 2 out. Digging in for the Seawolves, Juan Ruffin. And that one hammered. Back there. And it one-hops the wall. Runner around third. also in to score. That's a 2-run single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
The right fielder, Ben.
And he continues this huge game, even if that one did stay in the yard. What a performance. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the left-hander on now, Raver San Martin. He's a fierce competitor when he takes the hill. Not a big strikeout pitcher, though. Runner on the go. Throw to second, bounces, safe. Here's the pitch, runner going again. Spoils that one, it remains 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. And the runner goes again. On the ground to third. Play made, that ends the inning. And now, Victor Barry-Cotto. Lifted in the air to right center. Mulgeri on the move to the gap. And that's the ball game. Ruffin made some big contributions for them in the win. A 5-hit performance, including a homer. Every time up, he was a threat. And that's a big piece of why they got the win. Impressive showing for sure. is the designated hitter, Juan Ruffin. He steps into the box for the first time at the AAA level. Time to take a breath, remember all he's learned, and just play ball. Bashes this one to deep left center. Out of here! That's quite a way to announce your arrival at AAA. Somebody grab a hold of that ball. He's definitely going to want that for the trophy cabinet. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate, comes in to score. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Got the center-cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked.
That's a ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the back end of the third inning. That one in there, 2-2. And
ball
that
outside.
Just misses. What a take with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. They limit the damage. So up next, Juan Ruffin. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
That one ripped into right center. Back there. And it one-hops the wall. 1 run is in, coming to the plate. Throw cut off to third. The tag, out. Digging in for the Mud Hens, Juan Ruffin. 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 doubles. A laser into the outfield. Runner tags and goes to third. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he did. Next to hit for the Saints, Gabriel Gonzalez. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fly to left. Jolks has this one sized up. And that's the ball game. Ruffin with a terrific day at the plate in his AAA debut. He looked comfortable in the box, and that's impressive given the jump in pitching quality from AA to AAA. It'll be interesting to see how that translates in the future. Juan Ruffin looking to just about ready to go. Juan Ruffin getting the start in this one, currently the #1 overall prospect in all of minor league baseball. Ruffin on the mound for what could be a statement game. Let's see if he can come out of the gate firing. Orlando Arcia leading things off and takes a strike. And that's outside. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. This one chopped on the ground, and it goes just foul. Seemed to be sitting on the fastball there. Good job to adjust and fight off the breaking ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Eric Wagaman digs in now. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. Popped up.
You got it. You got it.
And there's one away. Digging in for the Saints, Walker Jenkins. On the ground, right side. Dive, got it. Throws from the seat of his pants. Wow, that is a heck of a play. On that one, he didn't have much time to make a play after diving to stop the ball. That was a great throw from the ground to get the out. Aaron Sabato, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ruffin will challenge the call, thinking it was a strike. Didn't miss by a lot, but it'll stay a ball. They've only got one challenge remaining. That ABS review is sponsored by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical, innovating vision care since 1887 in Jericho, New York. Try their new daily contact lenses that fully dissolve after 24 hours with a 99% success rate. And that is out. Stepping to the plate for Toledo, Juan Ruffin. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
This one is labeled. And that's a base hit. Coming around third. Relay, throw home. Safe. And it's 1-0. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. With balls into the gaps like that one, hitters know they can think about extra bases and make that wide. And now the runner breaks for third. Bash down the right side, but foul. Runner on the go again. Got the swinging strikeout. Throw to third, out. And that'll end the inning. The Saints at the plate here in the second inning.
That's down.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. And that drops in for a strike. That's a sneaky pitch right there, down 2-0. A lot of hitters will sit fastball in that count, so a changeup can be extra effective. And the 3-1. Liner caught at second. That's so frustrating for the hitter. Tough to accept a liner like that not turning into a hit. Tristan Gray, the batter now, whiffs for strike 1. 1 out and the base is empty. And that's in the dirt. This one popped up. Santana under it. Gets there. Got it. Coming up to the dish now for St. Paul, Billy Amick. Two down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the second. On the ground to the right side, Anderson. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. We played an inning in top half, third inning, and now Gabriel Gonzalez. First pitch just misses. Gonzalez starting in left, batting 8th today, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. Here's a grounder up the middle. That's the first out.
Out of there.
On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. David Banuelos in the box now. No balls and a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So 1 on now with 1 away. So digging in, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 1 so far, led off the game with a single. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Popped up. Sweeney should have this one. And makes the catch. That was the one he wanted, but a little early on the swing. When that happens, if your front side flies open, you're likely to get too far under it like he did there. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. And that'll do it. 1 down. Now up Juan Ruffin. Doubled home a run the first time at bat. Labeled on a line to center. And there are 2 outs. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins.
Walker Jenkins.
That one skips in the dirt. Well, so far, so good for him today, but as you get to the meat of the order the second time around, that's where an outing can turn on you. Still, he's been on top of it to this point. That one ripped out to left. This one pretty far back. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Really trusted his hands and let the ball travel on that pitch, and it allowed him to go the other way for the hit. At the plate, Aaron Sabato. Throw to first in time. Now it's the right fielder, Kalai Rosario. 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball up the middle. Anderson. In plenty of time to first. Here's the second baseman, Tristan Gray. A big game last night. 4 hits in that one. And that drops in for a strike. That one in there. And the count 1-2. The hitter's probably feeling a bit confused. The pitcher went inside twice, then he went outside. Good job mixing locations. Just missed. What a take with 2 strikes. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Digging in, Billy Amick. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Turned on, but that's fouled down the third base line. That's great contact, but just ahead of the pitch, and it went foul because of that. Got to stay back. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Swings, and he mashes it. A soaring drive to left, and this ball is out of here. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Gonzalez takes a ball, standing in for the second time. 2 outs, bases empty. Way inside. That'll back him up a bit.
Drive.
Lifted in the air to right center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 3 runs. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Bo Brisky. Excellent at keeping the ball in the park this year. On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul. And that's a base hit. The tying run is aboard. And here's the first baseman, Chris Myers.
Clutch up, drive him in right here. You go. Runner!
Kick, the pitch, runner goes. That's in for a strike. A second and second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. His very first stolen base at the AAA level, and I have a feeling there's a runner goes again. Swing and a chopper. There's one. The tag out of the plate, and that's a double play. Ruffin steps in with a chance to even this game or possibly put them ahead.
Here we go. No one better. Let's go.
And there's a hit.
Look, find it.
Runner around third. To the plate. Safe. And we are tied. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 gone. Now a chance for Chris Myers. Uh-oh, runner broke early for third. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Ruffin was solid with the bat, some good hitting, but a forgettable performance on the bump. Let's focus first on the hitting. He put together some really good at-bats for him, and that's commendable. His pitching left a lot to be desired, but on balance, I think it was an okay performance. So 2 down. And now, Juan Ruffin collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Wallops this one out towards right center. Should be extra bases. He makes the turn and digs for second base. And it's a 2-out double. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That ball was humming as it left the bat. Pretty clear early on in that play that he was looking at extra bases. And the runner takes off for third. In the air, along the left field line. Fedko under this one. Gets there, got it. Runners at first and second. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. The relay to third. And he's got no chance. He's out. 1 down. Coming up to the dish now for Toledo, Juan Ruffin. In the air to center. It's back. 2 away now. Ruffin steps in. The stage is set. 1 swing could end it, and he's got the pop to do it. That one ripped into right center. Looks like extra bases. Round second, going for third. The relay. He's easily tagged out at third, and that's 2 gone. Tying run at first, potential winning run at the plate. Ground ball to second. Schobel. They take the force out. Only 1 out remaining. I think that Ruffin stepping in with a chance to be the hero. That one hammered but pulled foul. Fair ball. 1 run comes in. And here comes the runner. Here's the relay to the plate. And the Mudhens walk this one off. A thrilling finish in the 11th inning. A fantastic showing all around, and then he put the exclamation point on it with a walk-off to make it really special. What a game. Juan Ruffin delivered some walk-off. So 2 down. Aaron Sabato getting ready to hit. The 0-1. Out to center.
2-2-2.
And that's that. Next up for the Mudhens, Juan Ruffin, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Hit hard on a line. And 2 away now. And he was all over that heater. A grain or 2 lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and he's got to jog around the bases. And the righty fires. Into center.
2-2. Relay. 3-3.
It falls in, and that's a hit. Runners at the corners now. Nobody out. That was a great 2-strike approach in that AB. I might want to go back and see where the outfielders were set up for that one. Off the bat, it looked like a simple pop-out, but it found a spot to settle in for a hit. Swing and a drive. It's got a chance. And it's gone. Wastes no time on this one. Second of the year. 1 down. Next to hit for the Saints, Tanner Schobel. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. This one in the air, center field. Ruffin moving under it and makes the catch. Stepping to the plate for Toledo, Juan Ruffin. He's already gone yard in this game. Smoked on the ground to second. There's one. Outstanding play. Inning over. So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Maddox Houghton. That's a base hit. That keeps the inning going. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Juan Ruffin. He's already homered in this ballgame. And a base hit up the middle. And that extends the inning.
Hey, way to swing the bat.
Next up, Corey Jolts. Here's the 1-1. Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Oh, safe. I gotta say, he's worth the price of admission on offense. Earlier, he showed off the power with the homer, and now he uses the wheels to steal second. What a fun player. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. Runner going again. Got the batter swinging for the K. 1 down. Base is empty here in the 9th. Here's the 2-2. In the air, out towards right center. And there's 2 down. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Juan Ruffin, the top. So 2 down. Digging in for the Mud Hens, Juan Ruffin. And there's a fly ball deep to right. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. In at second with a 2-out double. That pitch was absolutely smoked, but he put a little too much topspin on it to get it out of the yard. Chris Myers now at the plate. Hit softly on the ground to third.
All right, hold it there, hold it there, hold it there.
And that ends the inning. And now the right fielder, Kalai Rosario. In the air to center, pretty deep. This one carrying. Here's the throw. And he's safe. So it's 1st and 3rd with 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Maddox Houghton. Two and the pitch. And a base hit right there. Coming around third. Throw to the plate. And first slide, safe. And they lead by 2.
Leading off for St.
We move on to the 3rd inning. Now, Walker Jenkins. And he delivers. On a line for a base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. So up next, David Banuelos. Cranked out to right center. Gets there. Got it. Runner tags at second. begins at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. This broadcast is sponsored by Hack and Slash Landscaping, cutting your lawn down to size for more than 30 years. Bottom of the fifth here in Toledo. Looks like they'll have a shot at extra bases. In safely with a double, second of the day. What a treat to watch him swing the bat lately. He's making great contact like he did right there. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Chris Myers, the next to hit. Runner takes off for third. Right side. Oh, great stop. Throw to the pitcher. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away. When a team is already down, players can have the tendency to press a little bit, maybe try to make things happen. That can lead to errors like the one we just saw, and now they're even further behind. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The throw in. Tag out at third. That is a double play. Coming up to the dish now for Toledo, Juan Ruffin. That one is absolutely pummeled. That's back. And that one hops the wall. That's a double. Makes it a 4-hit game. The relay to second. And he continues this huge game, even if that one did stay in the yard. What a performance. And that's outside. 2-1. And now the runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Safe. Bit of a gamble to try and steal third with a lefty batter at the plate and 2 out. The catcher has an open lane to throw down. But he made that gamble pay off on the bases, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to get the 8th inning going. Tristan Gray digs in now. 0-2, rocks and fires. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And that should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. Not stopping, he's headed to third. Not in time, he's safe.
He's safe.
You talk about strong hands, he's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone. And great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win. Juan Ruffin comes into this. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Juan Ruffin. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. This one is labeled.
Come on, go.
That one hops against the fence. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Relay throw, safe. It's 1-1. Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Next to hit, Chris Myers. Runner edging away at second base.
Come on, you're down.
Third, safe.
Drive him in right here. Here you go.
And now the 1-2. In the air, right field. And that should get the job done. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. Runner scores, and they have the lead. 2 outs, bases empty. In the air to left center. Tracks it down for the out. And that's the third out. Stepping to the plate for Toledo, Juan Ruffin. Switch hitter, batting righty against the lefty on the mound. That one's socked to left field. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. Relay, throw home. Slides the hand in there and safe. And they cut the lead to 2. Digging in for the Mudhens, Chris Myers. Orzi checks the runner, dives back in safely. Hey. The pitch, runner breaking for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Safe. 1-2 now. Fights the 2-strike pitch off to the right. Inside, almost got the hitter. The 2-2. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. Huge K there. And the next batter, Corey Joltz. And the 1-1. Hard hit for a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Juan Ruffin getting ready to hit. He swings and drives this one to deep left. And that is a home run. Well, that'll fire up the home crowd. 4th home run of the season. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-5. Not how you want to enter the game as a reliever. He left that one in a location that was too juicy for a hitter like this to pass up. Now he has to rebound and get right mentally for the next hitter he'll face. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day.